Hello everybody, it's KeToMi Poppy here, back again for another episode of KeToMi Recipes. Today we are going to be making a Southern classic. This is going to be our keto Southern style fried catfish recipe. Yep, as you saw in the thumbnail and the title below, this is what we're going to be making today. From the response that you guys gave me from the last video that I made, which was the Whataburger jalapeno cheddar biscuit sandwich recipe, I am going to be dropping nothing but bangers for you guys. So this is another quick and easy recipe that you can make after work, any time of the day, for people that you love, for yourself, and it's just going to be absolutely delicious and nutritious. So without too much talking, let me go ahead and go through the ingredients that we're going to be using for today's recipe. We have some ground mustard, some paprika, garlic powder, black pepper, some Creole seasoning or any type of Cajun seasoning that you love, onion powder, yellow mustard, Frank's Red Hot sauce, or your favorite hot sauce, but I'm using Frank's Red Hot today. Our breading combination is going to be coconut flour and some Parmesan cheese, and I have 2 eggs right here, and of course the star of the show, our catfish, or our Swai fish, which is the Asian catfish. Okay, most of you guys already know that this tastes similar and it's significantly cheaper than American catfish, so we are using Swai fish today. So that's the technical term for this fish right here. We're going to go ahead and get all of these seasonings into a pot here so we can get them for breading, but if you prefer to bread in a bag, go ahead and do so. The measurements will be in the description below, so if you ever get lost in the process, just go ahead and hit the description and you will find the exact measurements of our breading mix. So let me go ahead and get all that breading mix in together, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, so we have our half cup of coconut flour and a half cup of Parmesan cheese. We have our seasoning mix here in this bowl. The description will have the exact ingredients. We're going to be adding a tablespoon and a half of this seasoning into our breading mix just to have it nice and seasoned, and we're going to be using the rest in the next step. So just go ahead and get your breading mix nice and seasoned, and we're going to give this a whisk, and we're going to go ahead and hop on to the next step. So for our wet ingredients, we're going to be using 2 eggs. I have some Frank's Red Hot sauce and some yellow mustard. We're going to be using 2.5 tablespoons of Frank's Red Hot sauce here. And the same exact measurements for our yellow mustard. Okay. And we're going to be adding the remainder of our seasoning mix to our egg mixture. We're going to give this a whisk, and we're going to go ahead and get our Swai or Swai fish into this mixture and get it prepared for battering. All right, see y'all in a second. Okay, so we have our fish here. We're going to go ahead and get that into a Ziploc bag, and we're going to add our seasoning blend. Make sure your fish are pretty dry from the water before adding the seasoning blend, just so it can get a nice little stick. And we're just gonna add that blend into our bag here, and we're going to give this a nice mix. You can use this as a marinade. I usually like to get this, keep this for at least 30 minutes, just so the seasoning blend can really hit all the beautiful spots of this chicken. After this, we're going to go ahead and get this ready for breading. All right, so our catfish or Swai fish, Asian catfish, has been marinating for a good 30 to 45 minutes inside of our marinade. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get this nice and breaded. We're going to go ahead and start with 1 fish. And go ahead and bread them one at a time. See, we're going to get these nice and breaded, and we're going to cook these at, in the deep fryer at 325 degrees. And you want to cook your fish in avocado oil, olive oil. Those are some good clean oils. Or if you, yeah, for this kind of recipe, I would recommend using those type of oils and let them cool for just a few minutes. I'll see you guys with the finished product. All right, guys, here's the finished product. We have our keto Southern style catfish recipe is complete. I'm going to be having this with some keto bacon macaroni and cheese. You guys smash that like button for this recipe. If I can get 25 likes, I'll drop this recipe ASAP. Go ahead and enjoy this with some Frank's Red Hot and you are good to go. I hope you guys can enjoy this recipe, and if you try it, leave a comment down below and let me know if you really enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.